leaders of the Miyetti Allah in Southeast Zone, okay, Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria, have appealed to the Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, not to enforce the ban on the movement of cattle on foot in the state. The group said if the ban is enforced, it would affect their source of income and survival in the state. Soludo had, during a meeting with the group at the government house in Noka some weeks ago, restated that the state government resolved to the enforcement of the ban, adding that the enforcement will begin in September. The governor reminded the group that said the move was in compliance with the 2021 anti-open grazing law of the state, which he said had been in existence a year ago. According to him, now that we have a law banning open grazing, the law enforcement against agents have been directed to implement it. The immediate past governor of the state, Willie Obiano, had assented to the cattle and other livestock open grazing prohibition and ranches establishment bill of Anambra State in 2021 but failed to enforce the ban. But while reacting to the developments during their meeting in Oka on Monday, the leader of the Miyetti Allah, Gidado Sidiki, appealed to Soludo to suspend the implementation at the moment to enable them to educate and sensitize their members. Sidiki said majority of its members would be thrown into confusion as they do not know of any business to do other than rearing cattle. He said majority of us Fulanis do not even know any business more than the rearing of cattle. Some of us were born and bred in this rearing of cattle business here in Anambra State. We have no other place to go. The headers are aware that the state government has commenced a massive tree planting exercise in the 181 communities of the state as part of measures to control the spread of gully erosion in the state. And as law-abiding citizens, we have cautioned all our members and equally urged them to protect the trees in their various host communities. Our members have remained committed to the peaceful coexistence with their host communities in the state and the southeast geopolitical zone at large. We therefore call on concerned stakeholders, including the media, to help us beg the governor, if possible, to reverse his decision on the ban. Can you imagine these people? I don't really understand. Now, the ban does not say you should not do your business. Oh. The ban does not say, oh, you should leave the state, because one day now they will not tell you, oh, there was a time Soludo has all the Hausas, all the Fulanis to leave Anambra State, just the way they are bringing this propaganda against Peter Obi. Not until some of the Hausa group came out and say, oh no, it is not true. There was never any time Obi said they should leave. So all this propaganda now, it is not a, it was Obiano that it was during Obiano's time that the law was enforced. But to be able to go with the law, to enforce the law, it was established during Obiano, but to enforce the law, he couldn't do that. And those are the things we are talking about. We have a lot of laws in this country that we will be should be able to guide us, but most of the time, the so-called elites or the politically privileged people, they always, especially the politicians that even make the law is not for them. They are above the law. That is why we are having problems in this country. Now, we are talking about development. You say no, you want to be moving cow that cause problem. I think in Osun State, when they said that some OPC members were coming from burial or from a program, and because the so-called cattle, the cows were on the road, and it hit the side mirror of the OPC members' cars, and that was how Wahala starts. I don't even know how they have resolved that problem. But if they are in a particular place, it's just like when you have a poultry, you cannot be carrying your fowls all over the place. You have a poultry, you have a particular land, everything is there. People who are interested in buying your product, they will go to poultry to go and get cows there, to go and get eggs, to go and get what is it called, chicken, or all those other things that they have in their poultry. Does it mean they are not making their business? Does it mean they are not making their money? That is exactly what they are telling these people, but they don't want to do things. And you cannot tell me that your people are not aware. This issue of open grazing, they are aware of it since 3 to 4, 5 years, even in other states. Not to talk of this one that they said they even before they launched this. I don't know how to put it. They launched this policy or whatever concerning the ban. You were aware of what it meant, and now since the law has been passed more than 1 year, you can't tell me that your people are not aware, because I don't understand. They should beg, so that they should beg the governor that there should be no improvement, there should no development and whatsoever. Nobody's telling you. That is how they twist in. Nobody's telling you not to go with your not to do your business. Just look for a place and do ranching. Buhari was talking about talking nonsense, because as far as concerned is he was talking nonsense about oh, they should allow them to be moving this and this and that. Is he not the same person that gave Castina State 6 point something billion naira for ranching, so that they will be in a particular place? Why must you be going from places to places to avoid all these things? Do ranching. Nobody is telling you not to do your business, but now they want to twist it. You can't tell me your people are not aware of what it meant by ranching. No alcohol in Kano, no kissing in Zamfara. Now, no open grazing in Anambra. What the hell is wrong with that? Open grazing should be banned in Nigeria. You can't compare 70s with 2022. We can allow cow and human being working together. We can't do that on the streets at the 21st century. Never. There are other ways to resolve the issue. As we speak now, news has filtered in of an ongoing attack on a village called say whatever Guma in local government area of Benue State. No sane governor will reserve such a law that is aimed at protecting his people. Your Excellency, Sir Professor Soludo, no going back on ban on open grazing. They should embrace modernization for peace to reign. Ranch your cattle as it is done in most countries, even if they not do it for most countries. For person we no get sense, we get sense. Is it not a good thing? Let it be in a particular place. Do your business. Nobody say you should not do your business. Soludo is a professor from UNN, not Abu ABSU. He is the governor of Anambra State, not Imo. Soludo has a sense of direction. He is not Bello of Kogi State. Soludo is smart. He is not even Ganduje. Soludo hears the voice of the people. He is not Erufai. Soludo understands English. He is not Buhari. Soludo is fit. He has no similar structure with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Soludo acts. He is not Reno. Soludo wants to make a name, not money. Soludo is learned, not Miyetti Allah. Now wow, this one rhymes now something else. Oh. Kano forbids alcohol and everybody was okay with it. South is forbidding open grazing. You will start reading tribalistic comments. That's it. They have told people in Kano, if you know that if that is the Sharia law is more than the law of the land, and you want to stay in that place, good and fine. But if you know that you cannot stay, you better leave them. That is just the way it is. I feel for the Miyetti Allah statements or pledge. But you know the fear behind this order, the attacks on individuals and farms are the cause. If the Miyetti Allah has long before now sensitized their elders, they would not be acting this way. So in order to avoid problems, they should respond to the governor order for now and watch how it goes. If they are later found peaceful, maybe who knows. But that's not even the issue, sef. Whether apart from the havoc they are creating, does it even make sense? Like somebody said, how can animal and human be working together on the street? Does it make sense? Why do you people act like angels in the northern states, especially the Kano, Sokoto and Nasarawa? They confiscate Igbo business worth billions of naira in the name of Sharia, and none of you guys are talking. So you're in Anambra State to be destroying farmer crops and killing innocent farmers whom your cattle will destroy their business. You have time since last year to educate your people on how to acquire land for your cattle as ranchers, but you ignore the law, kept killing and kidnapping innocent Anambra people. I support my able governor by implementing the law. You cannot get a land for lease and do your business there. They should just go and do that. Their own is even better because they are not even destroying their cows. Unlike a Kano, they say they don't even want it. Whether you put it inside room or you bring it outside, they don't just want it. So now you have another grace. Just look for a place and do your ranching.